is a sickness.
Let's get it. Yes, it's a sickness. It's a it's a real sickness. I mean, guys, today was crazy. Crazy. I mean, how are you guys doing, man? How are you guys going? How are you guys going? Let me just say shout out to P-Lump. What up, P-Lump? Shrek, how you doing, man? Jelani, what's up, Jelani? Pulmoro, what up, Pulmoro, my brother? CWE, what up, CW? Professor Strong, Island Girl Gaming, that's my girl there, man. Yataza, what up? Guys, welcome. I mean, there's so much to talk about. There's so much news. I mean, I don't know how I could even, condense it, but we have to talk about it, right? So today, Microsoft had their showcase, and I would say it was a phenomenal showcase. Not only did we see game after game, world exclusive after world exclusive, we would have seen some things that really turned the tables around. Yes, that new ROG Ally has turned the tables around. Something is going wrong with your mic. I'm hearing like a background something. I think you need to plug in your mic and plug it back out or something. It's hearing some kind of background song. Yeah, see if we can fix it up there. Yeah, guys. So I mean, this was a big day, especially for gamers, especially for Xbox fans, and we really have a lot to talk about. Now, I see Rody is in the chat. Rody, how you doing, man? You still having my problems? Okay, let me shout out to Big B Money. What up? The biggest money you can find. Big B Money. Did I say shout out to my boy Yataza? What up, Yataza? I mean, today was phenomenal. While Rody get his mic working, let's do this.
Mic check.
Yeah, man. Crystal clear. You understand what I'm saying? How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, bro. Sorry about the mic, Sometimes.
Yeah, no problem, man. It happens. So, I mean, what are your thoughts before we go to Twitter, because Twitter is crazy right now. Before we go to Twitter, Rudy, how are you feeling about that showcase? How was it for you? What would you give that showcase?
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I would give it the same. I would give it a 9 out of 10, a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, that showcase had everything. And that additional hardware, I mean, when you guys hear about that hardware, guys, you guys will be blown away. Paul Moreau gave it a 8.5 out of 10, very good score. B Big Money gave it a 10 out of 10, very big score. Professor Strong said it's a 10 out of 10 for him. So, I mean, everyone will have their different scores, but this showcase was a solid, excellent showcase. Yataza a 9 out of 10. Now, guys, are you ready to go on Twitter? I mean, because Twitter is in a mess right now with Xbox. I mean, Xbox basically took over Twitter for the latter half of this after lunch or afternoon. Look at this here, right? So let's go on Twitter. And let me just say that it is crazy out on these Twitter streets. So this is a guy who would have tweeted at Dirt Gritty, and he is saying that you're looking forward to Final Fantasy 16, and then guess what happened? We got Final Fantasy 16. We got all the Final Fantasies. This was something that the pony said will never happen. But the deal that Square Enix made with Final Fantasy, with Sony rather, was so bad for Square Enix that they had to bring it to as many consoles as possible. right? They had to bring it. Final Fantasy, all the Final Fantasies now on an Xbox platform. Look at this here. Look what it's saying here. Final Fantasy 16 is coming to Xbox. Check your calendar today. Find out all you need to know inside. So not only did it come out today, I mean, not only that it was it announced today, but it was still dropped today. That was crazy. So any person who was looking for Final Fantasy on the Xbox, now you could play it. What are your thoughts on that, Rudy?
Oh, that's fire. That's the benefits of having Game Pass. You know, you get to try out these games. And even though they said we wasn't gonna get it, but we got it. And then it's like,
is it on Game Pass though? Is this game on Game Pass? I don't think it's on Game Pass. I was
wondering that.
No, I don't think it's Game Pass, but it's available. I mean, there are a lot. Are you a Final Fantasy fan?
Yeah, but you know, I ain't been playing. The last one I beat was Final Fantasy X, really. But I'm gonna be excited to check it out, though. You know, we got Game Pass. If it's good, I'm gonna play it. If it's not, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
Right. So I mean, Final Fantasy. There's a lot of Xbox guys who love this style of game, Final Fantasy, and now we have the opportunity that we can play it. Sony did not treat Square Enix well, and because of that, this is the result of it. No more Final Fantasy exclusive for the PlayStation platform. Isn't that something? Now, when it is you look at this, this list.
You know what, Jay? Before you do that,
yeah, go ahead.
I found it interesting that ponies believe that Final Fantasy like an exclusive game. When I think like the first Final Fantasy was on Nintendo, right?
Yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Let me say shout out to Pulmero. What up, Pulmero? He is saying ponies got to get creative with the arguments now. Yeah, you are right. Basically, and we'll talk about it. The tables have turned, Pulmero, because not only are we getting the games that they once had as exclusives, Final Fantasy, we are getting a lot of games that they had as exclusive, especially third-party games, right? But we will see something with this new handheld and how this handheld is turning the tables. I mean, this is going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of salt in the near future. A lot of salt. Now, there's something I have to say, Rudy. These ponies were saying that Microsoft would be putting their entire sales slate going forward on to the PlayStation. Do you remember hearing that? I remember hearing that. So one was expecting that every single game from this showcase supposed to be coming to PlayStation. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. But as you look on the screen here, do you know how many of these games are not going to PlayStation? So let me ask you one by one, and let me ask you if that game is heading to PlayStation. Because I mean, the pony said everything is heading, right? So right. That new Double Fine game, which is the Keeper, is that heading to PlayStation?
Keeper.
You get nothing.
That? You didn't get that?
Nope.
You didn't get the Keeper, right? This is a unique game.
My brother's Keeper. They can't get the Keeper.
They can't get their brother's Keeper, man. All they have to do is open their wallets and give. They are not keeping nothing. If it is you want to play these games, forget about the Keeper. Ponies, what you will be getting is the giver. Right?
Is they getting clockwork, bro?
That's over.
They're not
going down. That's not be going down. What about
right.
What about Grounded 2. What about Grounded 2? You think they'll be getting that? Well, I mean,
You get nothing.
no Grounded 2. No Grounded 2 for you ponies. You guys told
gonna
me
be playing Grounded too.
Come on.
Ponies can't even play Grounded too.
These guys can't even fly. They will stay grounded without getting grounded. You understand what I'm saying? They will stay grounded without getting grounded. And as you rightfully say, Rody, but the Clockwork Revolution, they won't be getting that as well.
They won't be getting Clockwork?
No, they are not getting it.
You get nothing.
They get nothing. Right? They will not get it. So while these guys are saying, wow, the whole slate, there are games that came out on the showcase that did not have a PlayStation moniker on these games. Hence, it is not coming to PlayStation at this point in time. If you want to play them, you would have to invest in an Xbox platform.
That's crazy, bro. The Clockwork look like the Matrix.
Yeah, buddy. But look at this list of games. Which one of these games you are most excited for?
Oh man, I'm surprised we didn't see Perfect Dark, but you know, the one I'm most excited for, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanna play Gears of War Reloaded. I'm excited about this.
Right, Gears of War.
The ponies next month. I mean, in August. I'm excited about, you know, just demolishing the ponies, and then just playing the game at 4K 60, getting back to it. The nostalgia, the Gears of War being probably one of the greatest co-op games of all time. Yeah.
Let me just say shout out to Objective Gamer. What up? Shout out to Shaolin Saltwagon. Welcome, man. Hit the like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Throw something in the chat for you, boy. Now, I mean, this showcase was just phenomenal. If you look at these games, we had 28 games that were shown here. 28 is 28. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Let me say 6, 24, right? 24 plus 28 games, right? I believe it had more than 28 games, but this is some of the highlights, right? This was a very solid showcase. No one could deny that. A lot of games, this showcase had. So, I mean, look at what is happening now. Look at what is happening now. No, did I like it, boy? This here is what persons are surprised about this new Call of Duty. This new Call of Duty really surprised everyone. These guys cooked with this Call of Duty. This Call of Duty did not look like a Call of Duty. Let's be honest. Did you had any inkling that they were playing Call of Duty when that Call of Duty came upon the screen, Rody?
Nope, I ain't know. Well, I thought it was Splinter Cell, and then I started thinking it was Quantum Break.
Yeah,
but then it surprised me.
I mean, it is crazy. I mean, right now we have Xbox fans trolling. Look at this here. Look at this here, man. That's now we'll be swinging, guys. Sony didn't want us to swing city to city, right? Skyscraper to skyscraper. But don't worry, we have something for them. We got something for you guys, for you ponies, man. Yeah, so I mean, today was crazy. So here what we are going to do, Ruby. Let's listen to this because we have to talk about this ROG Ally. This ROG Ally is shaking things up. Everyone is talking about this ROG Ally. Everyone is saying that this could be a game changer. So I have 2 videos ready here. Let's look at the first one. The first one is from Xbox, and let's see what is basically in this handheld. What this handheld is about. If you want me to stop it at any time, just let me know. I'll stop it, and we will talk about it afterwards. Look at this here. So this is the Xbox.
For the first time, a player is going to be able to hold the power of the Xbox experience in their hand and take it with them anywhere they want to go.
This is a breakthrough moment for Xbox.
It's a ruthlessly player-first, game-first Xbox experience.
So far, what do you think about the design? Are you liking the design? What are your thoughts about the console itself?
I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving that it has back buttons on there, and then I love that a lot of people saying they don't like that the Xbox button ain't a circle, but you know it's a circle Xbox symbol. They thinking too hard, you know what I'm saying? But then I like the button layout of it. You know, I like the analogs on the top and then the D-pad on the bottom, and the design look pretty slick. You know, I'm liking it. You know?
Yeah.
How about you, bro? What you think?
Yeah, it's looking slick. No, it's basically the ROG Ally, but because they would have basically used the same form factor of the Xbox controller, put it to the sides, it feels a lot better what I'm hearing they are going to say here. So let's listen to them.
Familiarity makes a huge difference. It just feels like you are home.
It's all about putting gaming front and center. We want to make this feel like it's
gaming front and center.
Players. That's our whole goal.
Yeah.
Welcome to Xbox Ally.
Welcome to Xbox Ally, you ponies. How are you ponies feeling? Are you ponies feeling upset at this point in time? Are you guys feeling sick?
So in partnership with Asus,
I want to know.
Releasing two devices, the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. And the first thing you're going to notice about these devices
Xbox Ally and the Xbox
me,
Ally
it
X.
feels like I'm holding an Xbox.
I like the name. It's fire.
The Xbox game controller. People have muscle memory, the shape, the width.
Ponies, what kind of memory you have? What kind of memories you have?
The asymmetrical thumbsticks, the ABXY. Imagine just pulling that apart and dropping in a full color, rich display to put the game right into your hands.
That's where this project started. Bringing the Xbox experience into
That's right, Strong. They did an excellent job.
Of the buttons,
yeah.
That familiar ergonomic gamepad feel, the ability to have impulse triggers, right?
Impulse trigger.
That precision Xbox controller experience, the rumble feedback and the haptics, that just feels so natural.
You pick it up, it looks like an Xbox, it feels like an Xbox, it plays like an Xbox.
It's an Xbox.
I love the screen. The screen is absolutely gorgeous.
We thought about the brightness that you needed on the panel. 1080p.
Xbox got them games.
Hertz refresh rate and VRR.
It was so important to us that the experience from both the hardware and software side feel like an Xbox device. And the moment you turn it on.
That's what people love about consoles. Press the power button and play. No configuration necessary. I just want to play games.
So let's take them to games.
Let me pause the video here and let me give you guys a little insight about this console. And this one might blow your mind. This insight here might blow your mind. I want you guys to look at this. Look, listen to me. When I saw this, I said, but how is this even possible? According to Derek Strickland, the ROG Xbox Ally X has 24 gigabytes of RAM. That is 8 more than the Series X.
Whoa.
8 more than the Series X? What kind of beast is this? What kind of bomb is are they dropping on us here, man? That's crazy. 8 more than the Series X. I mean, I could just imagine what these guys would do with the power of this console. Is this the most powerful handheld that we are seeing? I mean, I don't know. We will have to see, man. We will have to see what this console is working with. Come on, Sarah, take it. Go ahead, Roddy.
I seen some tech guys. They were saying it's definitely the best console. I mean, the best handheld that they ever played.
The best one they ever played.
Yeah.
No, Ponies had a lot to say about that, but we will see what the Ponies say. I'll be stopping the video every now and again to see how these Ponies are trying to cope with this, right? But let's listen to Sarah here. Let me just say shout out to Chris Gomez. Chris Gomez, what up? Why so serious? Island Gaming, who? It's me, man. It's Island Gaming. Shit, man. Yeah, but let's listen to Sarah here. Hit the like button, guys.
Take them straight to Xbox. Let's take them straight into what they want to do. You know that amazing moment when the Nexus comes up on the screen and you know you're about to have a fun time? Let's bring that to handheld.
Yeah.
Everything's coming together across the silicon, across the hardware, across the op.
Once we see Jason Ronald, we know he had a part to play in it. He had to assist the team to making this, right? Look, CW saying she's gorgeous.
Operating system to really deliver that Xbox first experience that players have been asking for. And the full gameplay experience that you expect on a PC or a console, it's now available in your hands.
Yeah.
The Xbox Ally is designed to be your great portable gaming companion, allowing you to bring your entire library of games with you on the go.
It's just a super flexible device. It's going to give me a great balance.
Your entire library on the go. That's amazing. That's amazing.
In terms of the battery life and the performance. It also has fantastic cloud playing experiences built into it.
It gives you all of the performance that you seek for AAA gaming. Wonderful.
Let's see here. So the ROG Ally Xbox has a 7-inch IPS 1080p. Now, how do you feel about this 1080p screen? Do you think it should have been a 2K screen? Do you think it should have been a 4K screen? What do you think with VRR? What do you think about that?
Man, that would have been nice to have a 4K or 2K screen, but it's a handheld, so you know, as long as you know we getting 120 hertz, so that's fine.
So what I think they were thinking about was the battery life. If they made this a 2K screen, this battery life would have been something like 2 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours. So the main fact that they kept it at 1080p means that they are conserving battery life to give everyone a better gaming experience. Now this AMD Ryzen Zen 2 A processor. I think this processor is for the lower spec one.
Yeah,
Professor Strong more like 30. Professor Strong said more like a half an hour of gaming. Right? 16 gigs of memory. So Rody, this is the base. This is not the X. This is the base Xbox Ally. This is not the high spec one. Sorry?
I do like that it's an IPS screen. Those screens are nice.
Yeah.
Vibrant.
There are very good IPS screens out there. But let's see again.
Length of battery life, given the new efficient processor it has and large battery size.
If you've played a console, this is what you'd expect it to be.
Joe Wheeler.
Yeah, this is the low end. The high end is the Ally X.
Yeah.
The Xbox Ally is great. The Xbox Ally X is the best handheld I've ever tried.
Xbox Ally X is
this
really
is the X
designed
here.
for the most demanding
This is the
players who want
bomb.
a premium experience, including
Guys, are you seeing this bomb that we are witnessing right now? This is a bomb. Are you not seeing it?
the highest resolutions, the highest fidelity, and the highest frame rates.
This console has 8 more RAM than the Xbox Series X. Wrap your mind around that. I wonder if this would run games better than the Pro. It could run games better than the PlayStation Pro. I mean, woo-wee.
The Xbox Ally X is really
okay, so let's see here. So the screen is the same, 7 inches, IPS, 1080p, 120 hertz. This A1 Zen 2 Extreme processor. I wonder how strong is this processor, right? We have 24 gigs of memory, 1 terabyte of storage, and an 80-watt battery. Impulse triggers with haptics. So I'm guessing that you will be getting some good haptics with this game as well. I mean, this is a beast, guys. This and VRR too, according to Trace. All right, Trace is back. What up, Trace is back? Enjoy the boot on Sony neck. What up? Who did I miss? Okay, good.
Someone that is seeking that next level.
What are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about this here?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, bro. Do you think this will play Black Myth Wuhan?
Well, I'll tell you something. With that amount of memory, not only would it play it, but I believe it would run Black Myth, Wuhan, Wukong, and Wushan more, listen to me, silkier than Egyptian silk. This game would run as smooth. Think about
buttery smooth.
butter. Listen to me.
Like
Think
butter?
about butter. And think about, I can't believe it's not butter. Listen to me. This thing would be running so smooth. I show you guys would take it for Egyptian silk. 24 gigs. You know what is 24 gigs, Rody? That's a lot, man.
Yes, a lot.
That's a lot.
Full of gaming.
This is your absolute behemoth. All the bells and whistles. You've maxed out your storage and the performance of the product and the chip.
The Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme
Yeah.
is the absolute best in terms of handheld processors that you can have.
So according to him, it's the best. So I wonder who is right. You know, when the Switch 2 came out, the CEO said the chip that was in the Switch 2 was the best. Now this guy here from ROG is saying here what? They don't have the best. This console, this handheld has the best chip in it. Now who is telling the truth? Who is telling the truth? Now I want to ask you maybe after the video, how much would you pay for this bomb? But don't tell me yet, Rody. You'll tell me after.
The industry-leading AI engine in your handheld device.
Fire.
Inconceivable even 3 years ago.
We have integrated in the power of AI experiences in ways that haven't even been imagined.
That means for the players, it's easier to enjoy, easier to start, and having help. AI is a companion for players.
So that's did he say that this console would have AI in it? Did I hear that right, chat? Did he say it would have AI? Let's know. Let me listen to that over. I don't think I heard that correctly.
Having help, AI is a companion for players.
Think of all the use.
Did you hear that, Rody? Did he say AI?
He said, yeah, AI companion for players.
I wonder what that means, man.
Cases that would blend AI-based audio, AI-based gaming assisting functions, AI-based rendering capabilities.
We wanted to build a handheld that can
Yeah, got AI, bro.
AAA games. I'm super excited.
What?
We've done something really, really good together.
A perfect blend of performance,
Jeez, that looks nice.
functionality, and amazingly, this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning? I thought this was the end.
What do we call this? I call it.
That's what Pony said.
It was called the cardboard unit. Is what they sent us. This was from Asus. This is the very beginning stages of what would become Xbox Ally and the Xbox
evolution
Ally.
of
When we started
gaming.
prototyping, there were a lot of naysayers.
This is a game changer.
Saying that, hey, look, Asus, you don't have game content. We went to Microsoft and
CWE is saying it looks huge in the hand. Pause.
say, hey, Microsoft, is there an opportunity for us to build a handheld category with Windows?
So we did actually get a functional build of Windows running on this, and you could play a game.
Oh yeah, we powered it on.
They're
I think I
trying to
played
be
Quake
Sarah
on it.
Bond, James Bond.
The handheld gaming community is absolutely one of the most enthusiastic community we've seen. They provided so much feedback with our first rendition of Ally.
We realized there's so many things that our community can tell us that we can do a better job.
It came down to the fact that these devices were not really truly gaming-oriented devices, the way we think about consoles and Xbox.
Right.
Hey, let's have Microsoft come in and revamp the software on this, turn it into an Xbox without getting rid of everything that makes Windows great. Let's turn this into a console worthy of the name console.
Wait, hold on,
worthy of the
pause it,
name
bro.
Xbox.
Yeah. Talk to
What
me.
do you think Sony response gonna be to this? Do you think it's the PlayStation Portal?
Well, look at this, right? I'm happy you said that, right? Look at this. The ponies about 2 months ago said this. I mean, these guys are so salty, yeah? These guys are so salty. Look what they said. Look what these ponies said. Shout out to Joey from the We Bleed Green podcast. Look what these ponies said. These ponies said PlayStation can block it, meaning that when it is Microsoft comes out with the handheld that can, or with the console that can play both Windows and also Xbox games, they were saying that Sony was going to block it. This big papi was saying, hey, it can't be blocked. This other guy was saying, of course they can block it easily, right? So these guys want Sony to do something in the background to block, Xbox players from playing PlayStation games. Listen to me. You ponies could block. You can use sandbags to block it. You can come with cinder blocks to block it. We are taking everything, ponies. Ponies, listen to me. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Every game, every exclusive that you held dear to your heart is now ours. The tables have turned, ponies. The tables have turned. I mean, what are you guys going to do now? I'm waiting to see, just as what Paul Moreau said, they would have to get new talking points, because the old talking points that they have exclusive games, we can now play those same exclusive games on an Xbox console. Isn't that something, Rudy?
That's right.
But I think to answer your question, I think Sony took too long to catch up with handhelds. Nintendo would have beaten Sony to a pulp. Nintendo would have beaten the brakes out of Sony when it comes to handheld, and because of that, they took too long to even try to implement a handheld into their ecosystem again. I mean, the amount of licks that PlayStation Vita took, that was a sad state of affairs. But I think they can. I think that they are going to do it, but it just might be a little too late. Yeah.
Yeah, because right now the Ally is demolishing the Portal.
Oh, come on! That Portal is a potato. I mean, who could say that Portal is really a game? That is a peripheral. It's a potato. If it is that you don't have good working internet, that's dead. Remember, these games on the ROG Ally could play native. It's a native console. Yeah, that's why it has that big amount of memory, 1 terabyte. You can actually put your games onto that. You can't put your games onto the Portal. What you need to do is peel it, boil it, and make some mashed potato, because it's a potato.
That was the moment where we said, wow.
That's when all the light bulbs started to go off.
So we decided to start a partnership with them and do something wholly unique for us as Xbox.
All right.
We have different yet very complementary capabilities. You have Asus making industry-leading hardware, and you take Xbox and you bring all of the experience we have in console and in gaming and bring that together into this portable device.
How do we start with this
and
add this to make it feel like a combination of Asus and Xbox working together?
Yeah.
I mean, this is exaggeration, but at the end of the day, you're doing
A 3D
some form
printer
of the flat fingers. You get a device like this, and that makes it.
So I'm hoping this console is very comfortable to hold.
It opens up more access to your
Because what has happened
with your shoulder bumper.
What has happened, Rody, with long gameplay, I would have noticed that with other handhelds, it starts to cramp your hand. Your hand starts to feel like if it's been shocked. So I hope it's a little easier to play. Maybe it might have a docking feature where you could maybe prop it up on the table and play it with Xbox controller. I don't know, but I'm sure that's possible.
Oh yeah, I seen the dock thing. You can dock it, and you can connect it to your TV, and yeah, you can use your Xbox controller.
Yeah. Professor Strong is saying that the Portal is an old Chinese tablet. Yeah, I mean, this thing is a Wuxing tablet that they just remodeled, and they gave it and they sold a fair bit, because why? These ponies don't know what they are buying.
As well as those triggers at the back. It just feels more intuitive.
No one has ever seen this before, and this was a request from you
Yes.
as a kickoff for like a proof of concept. Like, what if we put an Xbox button on an Asus Ally?
You could imagine a world
So,
where the
so you're
button
saying
on this device
persons?
was the Xbox button.
You're saying persons don't like the
We were
button?
talking to the designers at Asus.
Yeah.
Come
They're
on,
basically
get over
saying,
it, man. That's a
our
button.
products, they're not round, they're angular chisels and angles. And so this is the new Xbox button shape.
To place the Xbox Nexus on the rhombus is such a beautiful representation
Yeah.
of the marriage of the precision, the robustness of Asus's design, and the power of Xbox.
Something that I think is really cool is
Yeah.
we have a micro texture, which is that little Easter egg that starts to hint to the partnership between Asus and Xbox.
Xbox and ROG.
It is the best of Xbox. It is the best of Windows.
No, when I
Working with
first
Asus in
when I
creating
first saw this
something
console, I didn't expect it to be this good.
Gamers have the experience.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be this good.
It's actually fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Until now, the experience that you could have on the go was just not even remotely close to the experience that you could have playing games at home.
You look at this device in your hand and you're just blown away. How did we put this incredibly high-end console into a handheld?
I think once people hold it in their hands for the first time, they're going to be sold. Instant on, get right into your game. It feels like everything you wanted a handheld to be, but it wasn't quite getting there. This is it.
When you boot up your Xbox Ally, it's going to boot into the Xbox.
Guys, let's see if we can get his stream to 50
Turning off
likes.
the desktop and other processes.
Let's see if we can get his stream up to 50
that
likes.
lets you have all of this memory.
I think this was a good move, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was a good move by
Be
partnering
focused on my game, and I'm gonna get my
Yeah.
best score. How I'm gonna be able
With,
to
It is a good move.
complete that level. Those are right there for me.
You're just one button
with
press away
Asus, bro.
from getting your game
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
It allows you to
Yeah.
access various functionalities, utilities, and settings.
Game bar is going to bring all this fantastic utility there for you. You'll be able to see the
There are some guys who like that hand, man. Some guys are saying that's a nice hand, there. Come on, chill, guys, chill. It's a hand.
App experiences thanks to the game bar, like
Chill.
Discord and stuff. I don't have to leave my gaming experience.
We've made it really fast, controller friendly.
It's all there and meeting the player's needs rather than having the players find it.
What's so special about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, ponies? Did you heard what she said? Do you want me to remind? Let's go back up a little bit, and I want these ponies to listen carefully. I know that it has to have some ponies in the chat. Listen very carefully, ponies. What this chick is saying here. Listen. The amazing thing about the ROG Ally X is what? Say it over again, chick.
Players' needs rather than having the players find it.
But what's so special about the Xbox Ally
Yeah.
is that you can play all of the games that are available on
You don't say. When you say all the games, are you talking about Spider-Man? Are you talking about Spider-Man? What about that Horizon? Are you talking about that Horizon with all her red hair? And what about that God of War? Are you talking about that God of War? These ponies can't sleep tonight. I can tell you that. Woo, buddy.
Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available for you on the go.
You don't have to kick out
Slick.
to a bunch of different launchers. You go to one shared library and they're all there.
So you heard what you said. You don't have to kick out any specific launchers. Everything is right here.
The real magic
That's
of
right.
Xbox Play Anywhere
Steam.
is the fact that I'm taking my progression, my achievements with me anywhere that I go.
That's your identity.
Blizzard.net.
It's your library.
Yeah.
It's the community that you have. Anywhere you are, not where the device is. Xbox is about you.
Yeah.
Not, I want to play that. I need to go over there. No, I want to play the game I want to play.
Say where they want to go. They want to go to what? Where is it over there? To PlayStation? No. PlayStation, welcome home. You're now part of the family. I choose you, PlayStation.
That's
Come
right.
on.
It's no point in getting a PlayStation when you can get this slick machine. You know, you can play all the PlayStation games on this. You can have Game Pass. Then you got to fire Xbox Series X. No need to get a Pro.
Yeah, no need, man. But you know what's funny? I want to know how Xbox is going to juggle this because guess what? If it is we have our Steam account on the Xbox ROG Ally, if we decide to take PC Game Pass instead of console Game Pass, how are they going to, curate that? How are they going to separate the two? I'm trying to understand because we know PC Game Pass is cheaper than console Game Pass. So what would they do in a situation like that? What do you think about that, Rudy? What would they
you're
do?
right. Like if you got PC Game Pass, and are you gonna be able to play like your Xbox games? But they did say pay everywhere though. I wonder how that go. The pay everywhere feature.
No, but hear what I'm saying, right? If it is that PC Game Pass is cheaper, right, than the regular console Game Pass, if we have both console and PC on that handheld, which one how would Sony, or rather, how would Microsoft decide, which one you can pay from? Is it that you will stick with the PC side, or would you stick with the console side? I mean, I don't know how they would, change it, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me say shout out to Adidas 20 member for 9 months. Adidas man, welcome man. It's been a while, Adidas. Welcome. Adidas, big time supporter of most of the Xbox channels on this YouTube. I mean, salute to you, Adidas. Salute to you, man. Thanks for that. So yes, you don't need to go anywhere for these games.
I'm thinking that if you got PC Game Pass, you good to go. If you just got PC Game Pass, and then you can remote play your Xbox games there, that type of thing, and then you download, that you can download games with the memory, the 1 terabyte.
Yeah. So
here it is. Xbox is everywhere. Whether you download it, play locally on your device, or you play in the cloud, it should be a unified experience.
Being able to unlock people from a single device is magic.
It's going to be faster to fun. There's going to be more ways to play. And you are going to be blown away with the size and scale of access that you have to your content and library.
One thing that is true is how much play is important to who we are as humans. And when you hold that in your hand and you can take it with you everywhere, I think there's just something beautiful about that we all need. That's what Ally brings to Xbox players.
So let me hear the price, Rudy. What would be the price of this bum? What would be the price? I am very interested to hear what you think about. Chat, how much you think would be for the ROG Ally, the Xbox ROG Ally, the normal one? And how much do you think would be for the X? Let me see what pricing do you see. $599. Listen to me, the last X, man, welcome. $599. If it's $599, man, jeez, I'm copying one. Podmoro says $999. Well, $1,000. That $1,000 will hit me like a woo. This will be CW says between $700 and $800. I'm more leading to the $700 and $800. Although I think Pulmero might be right, I don't want to even think that is a possibility. $1,000. Jeez.
I'm gonna go with the low end $450 and the high end $599.
$599? $599 for man.
You don't think so?
$599 for that bomb, 24 gigs, 1 terabyte, play anywhere.
Yeah, that's
man. You better stop drinking. When that price drops, I mean, woo, buddy. But yes, guys, this is very interesting. What would Sony do now? How could Sony counteract this console? Is there anything Sony could do to stop what this could potentially do But why would Sony want to stop it anyway? Because it's not to say like, I mean, their games would be selling. Yeah, their games would be selling more. If a lot of persons buy this console and they go to buy PlayStation games, Sony won't stop that. Sony's not going to say no to money. Let's be real. Right. These ponies are crazy. But Rodi, I have another video here for you because another big YouTuber would have got his hands on this handheld, and he has some interesting things to say. It will be $599 American. Anonymous Boss says 24 gigs RAM, 1 terabyte will not be cheap. Yeah. Let's look at this video here.
Because this is loaded with things that I have never seen.
We put the back on the
Xbox. It's an ROG Ally. It's the Xbox ROG Ally X. And there's a lot to unpack here because this is loaded with things that I have never seen before.
Yeah.
For starters, this is my very first hands-on with the AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme, a Zen.
This processor might be a big deal. This AMD Ryzen N, I'm seeing AI here, so it has AI built into it. Zen 2 Extreme. This don't look at this, Rodi. This don't look cheap. This processor alone looks like it's $500. Look at this. Anything with the Extreme name and it is expensive, man.
I'm gonna go $699. I'm gonna raise it up $699.
16 CU mobile gaming.
That's a little bit
Monster. If my first impressions are
let me see.
by. It's also the first time a third-party PC has ever borne the Xbox name. And even bigger, yes, and even those two other things, this is the first time that the Xbox team has been given the power to dive under the hood and fundamentally alter the gaming experience on Windows.
So you hear that? So this is the first time they would have altered Windows. So I don't know if it is they would have, took the majority of memory from Windows and just have it for dedicated software or gaming. But these guys know what they are doing. Guys, don't forget we are 5 away from hitting 50 likes. Let's take us some time and just hit the like button there for me.
I'm talking Xbox team code right into the Windows branch. Like your PC boots directly to an Xbox full screen UI that brings together all your favorite games across Game Pass, Windows, and yes.
What's that?
I said that's smooth, seamless.
Yeah.
Leading third-party app stores. Not only that, but the Xbox team was given the power to trim the fat, so to speak, meaning that in the new gaming UI, non-essential processes, even the Windows desktop, are simply not loaded, which frees up substantial system resources. They're quoting 2 gigabytes of RAM savings now and have made it very clear that they're not done yet. It's cliche, folks, but Valve appears to have awakened the giant, and this thing could be a game changer.
Yeah, this would be a game changer. Let me just say shout out to Outlaw 2120. He's saying I'm getting it. Yeah.
Handheld PC gaming. It's also cliche, but here's a segue to our sponsor, War Thunder. Let's kick things off with the elephant in the room. The big, kind of funky looking elephant in the room. This is not a slim, sleek console.
Look, he's holding up next to the Switch there.
But that decision was made for a number of very good reasons. See, the goal from the Xbox team was to take the Xbox controller experience and translate that to a handheld PC.
What game do you think he's blanking off here? I think this is a PlayStation game, or no? You see he's blowing out a game here? This is a PlayStation. Ponies, it has begun.
That means large contoured grips, full-sized analog sticks, a subtly angled screen to improve neck ergonomics, and in the X version, impulse triggers like we first saw with the Xbox One. I assumed Microsoft wouldn't provide competing devices at this first look, so I brought a whole backpack of them. And the most obvious one is, of course, the original Ally. And the interface is extremely similar, with only the rhombus-shaped Xbox button really being added by comparison. This is used to access the game bar overlay and armory crate, which raises an interesting question. What's the armory crate button here for then? I don't know. I've asked if maybe it could be a reconfigurable macro button going forward. I got a firm maybe on that. Realistically.
So, do you think that did they give us a release date for this console? Was it? I think you're muted. Did they give us a release date for this console, Rudy?
I think they just said 2024, but they didn't give us a release.
2025, you mean 2025?
I mean, yeah, 2025. This
holiday 2025.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
year.
okay. All right, so most of us have some time to
a lot of things are still
save up some bucks.
The back is
but they didn't give a exact
and really
date.
shows how much ASUS, probably with some help from the Microsoft.
Guys, if you guys want me to get this, send your boy some help, man. Send your boy some help. Let me get this console. Let me review it. Let me review it on the channel, man. This is a piece. If this console comes, I'm wilding, man. If this console comes, if I'm able to get my hand on this console, I am wilding. I mean, it looks really, really good.
Team has learned about ergonomics over the last couple of years. Even though this is a heavy device, very much like the Ally X, which at least managed to lose the squared off corners.
Do you think that they should do another handheld, or do you think this is good? Right.
No, I think this is good.
I think this is good. I think this is the way. To go.
Yeah. I think this is good. I think they should just keep this partnership going with ROG. They could expand on it, but having it this route where it's both a PC and a handheld, this is the game changer here. They are putting more games in our hand. The mere fact that this console could play Steam, the mere fact that it could play so many other launchers, PlayStation games could play on this. What else would a person need?
This is the best way to do it, bro. Like
this is the best way to do it.
It's a hybrid console, handheld.
Yeah.
This how they can have all the games into one.
Yeah. So let's see, man.
And I was really unsure about the angled screen. Honestly, I thought I'd hate it, but I completely forgot about it when I was using it, and it just feels natural. Of course.
Is something ponging? Is somebody ponging? Is that by you? I think I hear something ponging there. Okay.
ASUS isn't the only ones who makes handheld PCs.
Well, that's the video.
And some makers figured out that ergonomics were important right from the get-go. So how's it compare to the Steam Deck?
My bad, bro.
Obviously, the middle section
is no problem, man.
Way thicker, and it's noticeably heavier. But from a packability standpoint, actually less wide, and you do get the benefit of larger face buttons. So you lose the touchpads that many Steam Deck users.
Oh, you don't need those touchpads, man.
2, I had intended to talk more about this comparison, but it's clear from looking.
This is going to blow the Switch 2 away.
Different classes of device, and the customer for one is simply not going to be the customer for
this is way stronger than the Steam Deck.
Bottom line,
way
while the
stronger.
weight might be a turnoff for some, I think they nailed the ergonomics on this. Though, ironically, actually feels a little closer to the curves of the DualSense than it does to the Xbox controller.
Oh, he just did a pony statement.
Now, I mentioned there
are two versions of the
Xbox Ally, and there are enough differences between them that you will not want to accidentally buy the wrong one. From the outside, the X version is black versus white, with impulse triggers and an upgraded Thunderbolt-compatible USB 4 port.
It's a hard decision on which one to pick, you know?
No. Ease Up Gamer is asking a question here. Do you think this will be able to play GTA? Now, GTA we know the type of game that is very CPU heavy. GTA has brought a lot of rigs to their knees. Would this be able to play GTA? And if it's able to play GTA, how long would it play GTA? Because playing GTA, relaxing on your bed or on a chair is very appealing. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see.
They definitely probably can pay GTA 5.
GTA 5?
Yeah.
But may not be able to play 6.
Yeah, may not be.
We need somebody to tell us how powerful is this processor, this extreme processor. How powerful?
This port allows the use of powerful external GPUs, but that's about it. Across both, we get the same I/O that will be familiar to owners of previous generation Allies.
Yeah.
A volume rocker, UHS-2 micro SD card, 3.5mm combo jack, and a power button with Windows Hello.
You know what? I think it's gonna
No
be
biggie
able
so
to
far.
play it. It may not play it at
Inside?
60, but I think it's gonna be able to
A
play it.
solid 30, a solid 30.
Yeah, probably 30 to if the
30.
Series S can play
Mhm.
GTA, the new GTA, I think it'll be able to play it.
All right. Well, I mean, if this could play, I mean, I want to see a head-to-head between the Ally X, the Xbox Ally X, with the PlayStation 5 Pro, and the two other consoles, the Xbox Series X and also the base PlayStation 5. And let's see what damage this handheld could do. Is this handheld the most powerful beast out there? We'll have to see.
These are very, very different beasts. The Xbox Ally X features a cutting-edge AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme processor with 3 Zen 5 and 5 Zen 5C cores, 24 gigs of lightning-fast 8,000 megatransfers per second LPDDR5X memory, a terabyte of storage, and a whopping 80-watt-hour battery. The Xbox Ally Non-X does not have all of those things. And while it is a little lighter, at least, it's not even smaller. And particularly disappointing to me was the inclusion of an, albeit tuned version, of AMD's Ryzen Z2A processor, which from early leaks appears to be very
Yeah, I
similar
definitely
to the
think it's
Zen
more powerful
2
than the
based
Switch
era.
2, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But you
It's
see that this Ryzen Z2A is a new processor?
Yeah, it's new. And
What-
if the Switch 2 can
You see this here?
play Cyberpunk, you know.
Is this the Ryzen AI Zen 2? So is it that this console is going to use raw power, raw performance, plus have AI upskilling, have AI, capabilities to make sure the game plays and runs better?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna run these games, bro.
This is the NPU XDNA. So this has, wow. Listen to me, guys. I think this has to be up there, between 800 and $1,000. This has to be up there because this is new. Look, you see the set new here. This is new, and this is new here. Crazy.
Processor from the original Index announced
Crazy.
4 years ago. And to
He
be
said
clear,
this might be
these
as
are both
powerful as the
current
Series X.
gen machines in other ways. They both use 80mm M.2 SSDs for easier upgrades. They both got Wi-Fi 6E, and they both come with a reasonably speedy 65-watt charger. But the Non-X is weaker by enough that Microsoft explicitly positions it as a 720p gaming console, which makes one of the other similarities between the two devices kind of unexpected. So
Yeah.
the screen is the same between both models. And actually, for that matter, the same as previous versions of the Ally. 1080p, 120 Hz with FreeSync Premium variable refresh rate, and 500 nits peak brightness. So
Yeah.
I guess on this one, you're either going to render out a lower resolution or rely on AMD's FSR upscaling in order to reach native. In either case, it's an okay display. It's good enough. that I
Yeah,
still wouldn't
yeah,
buy an Ally, but it is not on par.
This display is it will not compare to OLED, but the display will be very good because they are very good IPS display out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
CW say he's getting the black one, man.
Do you think it's gonna be stronger than the PS5?
I
The
think
base
so.
one.
I think so. I think it is might be stronger than the PlayStation 5. But we have to wait until what Digital Foundry put it up with each other and some other review sites.
Yeah.
Compare it, and then we'll see the real power of this bomb. CWE, you're that rich, man. You're gonna buy that day one, man. Come on, man. Help your boy out, man. Throw your boy a bone, man.
Eye-popping HDR, instantaneous response
HDR.
times, or incredible low brightness night gaming comfort of the Steam Deck.
Cyberpunk.
One of my first questions then was, with such different
You
hardware across
CW
the
say
product
by day one.
how is Xbox
Jeez.
going to manage gamers' expectations and
Dang.
work with publishers to optimize the experience? The answer to this is a little complex, but it is worth hearing because it gives us tremendous insight into Microsoft's vision for this device and for Xbox more broadly. Like Valve, Microsoft is working on a verified program of sorts. But unlike Valve, Microsoft obviously won't have just one piece of hardware to target, meaning I wouldn't expect to see an Xbox Ally setting in the graphics quality dropdown anytime soon.
Correct.
So what are they going to be doing then? Well, for one thing, they're going to be validating the usability elements, just like Valve does. Does the game support a controller? Does text scale correctly on smaller, higher DPI displays? As for the performance
Guys, don't forget to hit the like
the
button.
strategy is going to involve using Windows telemetry data, including
Let's see if we can get
specs of your
the
machine,
stream up to
gaming
70
plan,
likes.
and gaming frame rates to group similar systems together to give gamers a rough idea of which titles will perform well. All of this is going to be presented in the game library.
No, but I mean, this is crazy, Rudy, to see where gaming came from to now to be able to have these style of games in the palm of your hand. I mean, that's crazy. You could have tell, the 10-year-old me this, and I would say you'll be crazy. They will never be able to do that. But I mean, we have come so far in gaming that this is, this is something now. Dolomite is in the chat. What up, Dolomite?
That's amazing, yo, to have Game Pass at the palm of your hand on a console like this. You can download these games instantly. Dang on it, South of Midnight. Like on the screen, you got Bulldogs, Gates, Silksong, Overwatch.
But the last of the X brought up good point. If it is you invest in this console, this handheld, no more physical games. No more physical games. So
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right,
I mean, we didn't
bro.
think about that.
But it's like, I don't even care about no cartridge, bro.
They
want to put some cartridges in there.
No one want to get up to go and change different CDs, different cartridges. No, man.
I'll put a little mini CD in there.
Wow,
the
bro. Xbox full screen experience. And I'm going to come back to the game library in a second because first, I got to say, the UI looks slick. And more importantly, it's the first thing you'll see when you boot up your handheld or wake it up.
And this was a problem we have been having with the the window handhelds or the PC handhelds. We don't want to go through any kind of PC menu to look at the stats. We just want to put on a console, see the game and play it. Don't ask me to adjust this and adjust that. Just make it simple that we could just play and go. Play and go. Yeah? And this is what Xbox is doing here with ROG.
They've done so much here. On top of the resource optimization that I mentioned earlier, the Xbox team has a really cool multitasking interface that gives you quick access to a browser or Discord, and they claim they have already managed to triple the efficiency of standby, with a ton more work coming to make this the most console-like PC experience you've ever had. None of which is to say that you will lose out on any of the good things about gaming on Windows. Compatibility is expected to be on par with regular Windows, and should you desire
What up, Brothers Grimm?
Experience,
What up?
you can access that using the joysticks as a mouse or with standard peripherals, either connected directly or through a dock. The system will just load up the necessary Windows processes and hopefully put them back to sleep when you go back to the Xbox full screen experience. They didn't have a firm answer on that one.
Yeah.
Nor did they have a firm answer on how Windows updates are going to be managed. Are they going to be more Windows-like with the constant interruptions and the background resource hogging and the flavin'? Or are they going to be more Xbox-like? TBD. Okay, let's come back to the game library now. The idea here was to bring all your games together in one place. And I know, I can already see the XKCD comic in my mind's eye. But this implementation looks like one that I might actually want to use, bringing together your Windows games, your Game Pass games, your cloud-streamed games, and even remote play from your Xbox console, allowing you to quickly and easily synchronize your progress and achievements and your recently played titles, so you can just grab and go and game anywhere. The new game bar also, honestly, kind of sick. For the first time ever, I have wanted a hotkey to access the game bar. Who'd have thunk it? Instead of a big, cluttery, full-screen interface.
Let me say shout out to Anonymous Boss there. for that $5 super chat. Hey, thanks for
What
the
up,
support.
Anonymous?
Anonymous Boss is saying, what are your thoughts on the new Call of Duty trailer, Rody and Brother Jay? Play the day, make us pay for water. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll play it. I'll play it just so bad. Yeah. So the reason
They
say that
used the
here.
shoulder buttons to flip through menus in a way that was honestly intuitive to me within seconds of my hands-on time. They also showed off gamepad support, by the way, for entry.
Why he keep blurring this out? What is this?
It looked like a profile pic.
It's not profile pic?
Yeah.
I wonder what is behind this screen here, man.
Pins from the
Probably his social security number, to be honest.
All right.
All of this sounds great, at least for the privileged few who own an Xbox Ally X. But what about the rest of us? Well, coming back to the vision, hiding away at the bottom of one of the slides was a very interesting little nugget that described these innovations as being great for handhelds like the Xbox Ally and Ally X. That like is doing a lot of heavy lifting. While the highlight today is obviously the partnership with Asus ROG, when the Xbox team got jacked into Windows development, it seems to me that they weren't tasked with cleaning up Windows gaming for one premium handheld device.
No, the next console is going to have something very similar to this. I believe this here is the test bed for what the next console could be.
Do you think it's a good move, bro, for the next console to be like a hybrid like this?
Yeah. One, they have to make it powerful, right? Make it be able to play the games the best, right? But at the same time, able to go on Steam, play. Because think about it, there are so many games on Steam that are not on console. There are so many games that are on PlayStation console that is not playable on the Xbox console. But having this hybrid of both a PC and a console, there are no walls we can't break down. We are able to play any PC game and any game that Sony decide to put on PC. That is a win for gamers because of Game Pass. Because guess what? Sometimes these games are on sale on Steam. So I mean, at the end of the day, the gamers will be benefiting. So yes, these guys will continue to fight console war, but this console, the next console that Microsoft makes for the home, would be the one to end them all. I believe that will be the last generation of console gaming that Microsoft will do, which is the next console generation.
That's what we had it, huh?
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. But I mean, I could be wrong. It could have more, but I'm just seeing things are adding up that next generation is the large, and that may not just be Xbox. Yeah. So I mean, with these new developments, Rody, we are seeing that these PlayStation fans are frightened. They are afraid that the possibilities of the Xbox might be too good to not want to buy it. Because you're getting Xbox games, you're getting PC games, and you're getting PlayStation games on one device, on the go. How could you not want that? But at the same time, these ponies don't know what they are missing. They will continue to do exactly what they are doing now. Paying for every game that they want from Xbox, they would have to pay for it. Isn't that right?
Thank you. You're making us pay for water, you son of a...
Of course! You feel it's free?
You're making us pay for grapes!
Listen to me.
Apples!
Listen to me.
Things that God gave us for free?
Who said he gave it to you for free?
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you. You will not be allowed in my Father's house.
At all.
At all.
Listen to me. Listen to me. This is crazy. I can't believe this thing happened today. I mean, today was an excellent day for the game show. I mean, we saw so many games. I mean, Rody, it was game after game after game. I couldn't believe all the games that we saw today. I mean, it was crazy. But out of all the games we saw today, which one you most excited for?
I'm gonna have to roll with that Gears of War, bro. Gears of War Reloaded. But other than that, let me see. The one that impressed me the most, that was a new IP like that dropped that impressed me was Clockwork.
What about Clockwork?
Yeah,
what about that Call of Ninja? Call of the Ninja.
Call of the Ninja.
No, that's my name for it. But the game that had like the ninja, that game was crazy, man.
That was fire too. I ain't gonna lie, that was fire. It kind of was like Splinter Cell, but you know the China. It was called Wu Gang. Wu Dang.
Let me see if I get it here. Let me see if I get it. I mean that game was nuts. Let me see if I can share my screen here, and you guys would see what I'm talking about. That game, I don't know where that game came from, man. That game was just simply fire, man. Fire.
Yeah, it was fire. And I'm actually excited for that Outer Worlds too. They had this perk where you bend your knees. It's called a flaw, but it makes you super fast. But if you crouch and you bend your knee and you get up, everybody hear you because your knees got arthritis. They'll just pop. And all the enemies don't know where you at. They'll be like, "What the heck?" They start chasing you.
It have arthritis in that game, man. Look at this. Look at this game here. Look at this game here.
All right.
This was the game I'm talking about.
Yeah, that Wu Dang.
This game was nuts, man. I can't believe this game came from nowhere.
That's true. It was better than Wuhan. That Wu Dang.
Yeah. Look at this.
Wu Dang look crazy.
Look at this game.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주는
It's modern, it's sleek. I mean, and it's a bit different with both the swords and the gunplay.
Is it gonna be on Game Pass?
Let me see.
I'm
I
definitely
don't
gonna
think.
try this bad boy out.
I'm not sure. Let me say that. I'm not sure this is on Game Pass.
Hey,
Chow Young Fat, man. This game was just fire. Look at this game. You're climbing and
yeah, like Splinter Cell mixed with Call of Duty.
Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to that rumor, that Splinter Cell rumor.
Yeah. I was hoping this was Splinter Cell.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Oh snap! No,
yeah, zombies too, yeah. And it looks good too.
주정태.
Call the Wu Dang.
Call the Wu Dang. Yeah, Wu Dang. Yeah, Wu Dang. Yeah, I mean, that game really surprised me. I didn't believe that, I thought it was, a game that was like Call of Duty or so. But I mean, guys, thank you guys for rocking out with me. This was a great stream. We did see a number. We did recap a lot of things that went on today. But the most important thing is that we are going to play all of Sony games. These ponies are going to be very salty about it. But they can't do nothing for it. But we'll see. Let's see how Sony develop. Let's see what Sony would do, seeing that we can now play their games with this particular console. I don't know if they would do anything, because I mean they are getting money from it, but we'll see. Any closing words by Rudy?
I think that Call of Duty was exciting. I can't wait to play it this October. It's probably gonna drop in October. You know, I'm excited because I like the Black Ops 6. I like the Black Ops 2. And daggone it, I like Black Ops, the franchise. It's my favorite one out of all the Call of Duties.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a packed show. There's a lot of games to play. Final Fantasy is out right now, so you could get it right now if it is you want to. So I mean, there's just game after game, and this is what this hobby is about. This hobby is about gaming and having fun. So, guys, thank you guys for rocking out with me. Let me just say shout out to Professor Strong, Brothers Grim. Enjoy the boot on Sony's neck. Who again? Dolomite. Yataza, my brother. Edgar. Who again? The last of the X. CWE. What up? Let me say shout out to Lansville Paul. All of you guys who rocked out on the chat, had fun in the chat. Shout out to you, man. Hit the like button on your way out of the chat. Show your boys some support as we wrap things up. So, Rudy, don't forget to put your stuff in the chat that these guys and them support you, man. Guys, don't forget to support Rudy. Go and subscribe to his channel and so forth. Let's help this brother out here. So, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. I think I might be putting up a video. Of course. I think I might be putting up a video on Tuesday. I won't put up a video tomorrow. Put up a video on Tuesday. Look forward to that video.
I think somebody wanted to know what you thought about the Call of Duty trailer. Did you speak on
Listen to me. That Call of Duty trailer was phenomenal. I couldn't believe that they could have get Call of Duty to look that good. Call of Duty looked like a completely... And they caught me. I thought that this was a completely different game. So, I mean, when this drops... I want to see the hate, because all of a sudden it's popular to hate Call of Duty because Microsoft owns it, right? So let's see the hate now for this particular game. I want to see what the reviewers would say, because there's a lot of reviewers who have a bias. They have a bias for PlayStation. So I want to see what they say about this new Call of Duty. So guys, take it easy. Peace out. Don't forget to, life is short. 1 minute you're here, the next minute you're not here. So don't forget to talk to your family. Talk to your family. Tell your family you love them, because you never know what tomorrow would bring. So that being said, don't forget, guys, God first and mankind after. I'll see you guys in the next one.
That's right.
Later.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.